guys, Tez here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be spilling the tea on how much I get paid as a primary care network or PCN pharmacist. Now if you've watched my previous video then you know that I recently quit my job as a hospital pharmacist. Let's be real, there was no way I was going to quit my job and not have another one straight away because I have bills to pay, I have a house mortgage and I have to maintain myself, so yeah, I had to get another job. So if you want to find out how much I get paid now then stick around and you will. Now without going on and on, PCN pharmacist is basically a pharmacist who works for a PCN, and a primary care network is a network of a group of GPs who join together so that they can provide better care for the people in that area. For example, my PCN has 6 surgeries that are all within 15 minutes of each other and I work across all of them, not in the same day, like I'll cover 2 in a day, so stuff like that. But I'll be talking more about my job and all that entails in a separate video because I know in this video you just want to know where the money resides, where the money resides.
Alright, we going. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
Also, if you have any questions about PCN life or anything like that, then let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer them in the next video about my day-to-day role. So someone messaged me on Insta asking if I'd quit my job because I was running out of things to say about hospital pharmacy, and I find that so funny to think that someone out there believes that I would quit my job just to get another job just so I would have things to talk about. I have a lot of things to talk about, but they weren't completely wrong. How much do I get paid? So I think the way that PCNs work are slightly different. Like some of them are strictly on the NHS banding, some of them are private. I think you could get to it via an agency, which my friend does, and I don't think I would recommend that based on their experience, but it's your own cup of tea if you want that. But I am on an NHS banding, so I'm currently at band 8A. If you know, then you know, okay? So what does band 8A actually mean? As you can see, the banding is quite similar in that you start at the bottom of the band and you work your way up to the top based on how long you've been working for that organisation. I've been working on my job for less than a year, so I'm still right at the bottom. In terms of take-home pay, I get £2,600 a month rounded down, and that is a very, 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 very big step up from my £1,600 as a band 6 pharmacist. Now the reality is that even though I get £1,000 more a month, literally, I feel more poor now than I did when I earned that 1,600. One of the reasons is because when I was band 6 I didn't have this house, so most of the money that I made was mine, and now I like to treat myself, as you can tell, and it's quite difficult to do when you have a mortgage, you have bills, you have maintenance to keep up with. And so, for example, I used to get 1,600 and now I get 2,600. Automatically that extra grand is going to this house, right, before I've even done anything. So now I'm at the same playing field. If you want to know why £1,000 is going, then, which I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying compared to where I was before, it doesn't really feel that different. But now I have maintenance. For example, if I need new batteries for the fire alarm, if I need new light bulbs, when I need toiletries, food, blah 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 blah, all these things that happen with the house that you don't really budget for, like blinds, yada yada yada. So I don't really feel that different in that sense. And then also another thing, for me the most important thing really, is that when I earned 1.6 I had an A class, like a really really nice A class that I was really really in love with. And now I earn more and I drive a Corsa from 2011 and it's a manual 1.2, and no matter how hard you press on that brake, I promise you that car will not move. And for me that is the biggest thing because I'm in love with cars and I like cars, and if I had all the money I'll probably have a car for every day of the week, but I don't. So I have one Corsa, so that for me, I know I sound a little bit like I'm being ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful, but we all have different things that we like and we all like to spend money on things that we can afford, which at the moment I cannot afford anything else. So yeah, for me that is the saddest thing about my new job, is that I had to give the car back because I was changing jobs. Now you might ask me, why not get another car on lease? Well, I recently found out that when you get a car on lease, you lose your no claims discount. So before I had my no claims, I don't remember how many years, and then I got the car on fleet, and then because I had the car for 2 years, that automatically resets your no claims discount to 0. So unless you have private insurance alongside where you can continue to build up on your no claims discount, if you don't use it in 2 years, you lose it. So I'm back to 0. So now I know I'm on 0, so really I wouldn't be losing that much, but I'm not sure that it's a step I want to make. I want to think about it a bit more instead of just rushing and getting a car just for bands. So I'll see what I can do, we'll see. Don't know how it's going to work, but also if you feel moved by my car story, then by all means send me some money. I'm open to receiving money via PayPal. I'll take cash, I'll drive to you to accept it. I mean, I'll even take a car if you're offering one. But please message me first so that we can get the car that I want, not the car that you think I want. But yeah, that is the tea on how much I get paid as a PCN pharmacist. Now, some PCNs you start at a 7 and you work your way up to an 8. Some PCNs are private, so you get so much money an hour. Like, my friend gets like £25 an hour pre-tax, and I think they end up with a little bit more money than me, but then they don't get holiday pay and they don't get time off when they're sick, things like that. So it is worth bearing in mind what contract you're signing before you do it. I personally wouldn't recommend an agency based on what I've seen, but if that's where you are in life, then that's where you are in life. It is what it is. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or video suggestions. Don't forget to tap the like button because it really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, bye for now.